Good day, people. Good to have you back on the channel once again. Today, we are going to be having our agricultural class, and the topic we are going to be considering in today's class is livestock ration. Livestock ration. This is pronounced as ration and not ration. Please take note of that. Livestock ration is the total amount of feed given to an animal in 24 hours period. Livestock ration is the amount of feed taken by an animal per day. In summary, livestock ration can be defined as the total amount of feed given to your animals in 24 hours. Okay, from morning to night, the total feed given to your animals in a day is called livestock ration. Livestock ration. Now, before you give feed, before you offer ration to your animal, there are some factors you have to consider that will determine the type of ration to give to your animals. Okay, now factor to consider when deciding the type of ration to feed an animal. Anytime you want to give it to your animals, these factors are very important for you to put them to consideration before you give feed or ration to your livestock. Number one, the purpose of keeping the animal. If an animal is to be kept for the purpose of production, such animal will require more feed, while those not for production will require less feed. Okay, if you are rearing an animal and the purpose of keeping the animal is for the production of what? Production of meat, production of egg. Okay, such animals require more feed than those animals that are not kept, that are kept for not production purpose. Okay, for non production purpose. Take note of that. Two, the class of animals. Okay, the class of animals. Animals belong to different classes, and as such, their feed requirement also varies. Okay, for this time, you have ruminant animals that have a stomach compartment, and you have monographic animals, that is non-ruminant animal. Okay, so the feed requirement for these animals differs. Why? Because of the class they belong to. Take note of that. The age of the animal. Feeds are given to farm animals based on their ages. Some animals, there are categories of age of farm animals. Some are a newborn baby, like calf, like kid, okay, like puppy, like piglet, and what have you. These young animals, the feed requirement for them is different from the grower, it's different from the winner, it's different from the adults. Let's say, for instance, now, a baby that was given birth to, a baby of 6 months old, 6 months old, and a man of 80 years old. These are human beings. The feed requirement for them is quite different. That is why the young animals and the adult animals, their feed is quite different. So you have to look at the age of the animal before you offer feed to this animal. The animal's condition of health. If the animals that are healthy tends to eat more feed, while sick ones to consume what? Less amount of feed. If animals are healthy, just like human being, when you are healthy, you can finish a mountain of eba if you are healthy. But if you are sick, mom will tell you to eat little food, you will tell him, please, I'm sick, I'm not having the appetite to eat. So animals that are healthy eat more feed, while those that are not healthy eat less amount of feed. Why? Because of the loss of appetite. Please take note of that. Now, type of ration. Type of ration. Basically, there are three types of ration that can be offered to farm animals. Let's put them one after the other. Number one, balanced ration. Balanced ration. Balanced ration is a feed containing all the essential nutrients in correct quantity and in adequate proportion for feeding animals. Balanced ration include carbohydrates, protein, fat and oil, minerals, vitamin and water. Okay, all this must be taken at the right proportion for animals for normal growth, for normal lactation, and for normal reproduction. And the summary of this balanced ration is a feed that contains all the essential nutrients, just like a balanced diet. Okay, in human you call it balanced diet, but in animals production you call it balanced ration. With the feed that contain all the essential, all the calories of food in adequate and appropriate proportion. Okay, in adequate proportion. And the purpose of giving them this giving this feed to the animal is to enable what? Proper growth. normal growth, so that there will be uniform growth in the animals. The head will be growing, the leg, the arms, so will be growing at the same simultaneously. Okay, not that the head of the animal will be growing big, the stomach will be very small, the leg will be very thin. That is not growth. Or if you are giving balanced factor to your animal, all the organs will be growing simultaneously. There will be a different growth on the body of the animal. Okay, so that lactation, that animal that is lactating, animal that is giving breast milk to the young ones. Okay, such animal needs what? Balanced fat in order to aid what? Selection and the production of milk by this animal. The reproduction, animal will be able to reproduce. Okay, the animal will be able to reproduce, produce young ones, lay of eggs, and what have you. So these are the reproduction that can be done by animals that warrant balanced ration. Okay, maintenance ration. This type of ration is given to animals, to farm animals, just to maintain normal functioning of the body system. Maintenance structure supplies enough nutrients just to enable farm animal to carry on normal body activities without losing or gaining weight. In summary, the purpose of this maintenance structure is the ration of feed that is given to farm animals in order to maintain their body shape. You are not giving this feed to animal for them to be producing or for them to increase the size, to increase the weight. No, this feed is given to animal just to maintain their body shape so that they won't die. Okay, maybe these animals have attained their full maturity. For instance now, a man that has attained the age of 90 years or 80 years, to the feed given to the animal to touch man, okay, it's not for the man to increase the body weight, okay, it's not to increase the size, but just to preserve the life of that man so that the man will not die on time. That is the purpose. So that type of feed is also called what? Maintenance strategy, just to maintain the body and shape of the animal so the animal will not die. That is the purpose of the maintenance strategy. Okay, now, but it cannot what? Be used for production purpose. Okay, example of maintenance ration are what? Ration given to ruminant animals like what? Straw, like hay, like silage, all these are roughages that can be given to farm animals as what? As a maintenance ration, just to maintain their body shape. Okay, just to maintain their body shape. That is a maintenance ration, and it can be given to them during the dry season, when there is shortage of green grasses. That is when you can offer this material extraction. Okay, even to animals that are not lactating, animal that is not giving breast milk at the time. Okay, now number three ration is ration that is given to animals for animals to produce their products. It can be milk, it can be egg, it can be meat. All right. Now, categories of farm animals that can be given the production ration. They are number one, lactating animals. Lactating animals are the animals that are giving breast milk to their young ones. You know, when animals give birth, after giving birth, that's the pathologization process. After giving birth, the next thing that you follow is lactogenesis, that is the secretion of milk. Okay, so animal that is giving breast milk at the moment of the young one, such animals are called lactating animals. Please take note of that. So you give production ration to lactating animals for the animal to produce more milk. That is for milk production. All right. Two weaning animals. So when animals are giving birth to, after some time, before separating from the mother, the animal will be taking milk from their mother. Okay. Now after some time, the animal needs to be separated from the mother. So the process of separating the young animal from its mother is called weaning. So the animal that will be separated from the mother is called weaning animals. Okay, weaning animal. You know, when animal be separated from the mother, the animal will not be taking breast milk again. So such animal needs feed for it to grow, to develop, for the organ, for the cells, for the body to continue growing. Okay, so that is why you have this for increased growth. That is for animal to continue growing, the body growth. So that is why you give a production ration to this weaning animal. Then pregnant animals, animals that are pregnant in order to maintain the pregnancy. Okay, the pregnancy means there is a developing baby. There is one animal inside the mother, inside the womb, that is developing, that is still growing. That is pregnancy. The moment the young ones stop growing in the womb of the mother, that is called abortion. To prevent abortion, you need to give what? production actions to your pregnant animal so that the pregnancy will keep on to grow. Then we have the fattening animals. Okay, fattening animals. These are the animals that are going towards the full fledged. They are adult animals. So for extra addition of more meat or flesh, for them to have more flesh or meat, that is fattening animals. Okay, we have broilers too. Broilers, these are the animals that are raised for meat production. Okay, there are birds that are raised for egg production. They are called layers. Those that are raised for meat production, they are called broilers. So when you give them adequate feed, adequate production ration, they increase in size and accumulate more flesh, which happen to be meat for human consumption. Then we have the layers for egg production. I just explained that not quite long. Then we have steaming up or flushing. Steaming up or flushing for animals before mating to produce ova or ovum. Okay, the meaning of this over here is egg. But let me explain this steaming up and flushing. When you are into animal production, you want your animal to increase in number. The more animals you have in your pen, the more your potential profit or money you are going to have eventually. So before your animals mate, before the female and the animals mate together for the female animal to go to pregnancy period, you increase the feed given to the female animal so that the female animal can increase in size so that the stomach or the womb of the animal will be able to what? To increase in size, and as well it will also aid the release of what? Of ova, okay, or that is egg for pregnancy to take place. So the feed given to these animals before pregnancy is called flushing. Please take note of that. It's called flushing. All right. But after giving birth and after pregnancy, if it is 2 weeks or few weeks before the animal gives birth, you also increase the quality of feed given to this animal. Okay, so that animal will have enough strength for animal to go into process of giving birth. That is called steaming up. Take note of that. Now let's move to the feed formulation. Ration formulation. Ration formulation involves the careful combination of all the food nutrients in such a way as to meet the nutritional requirement for a particular animal. You want to look at how to formulate feed for your livestock, maybe broiler or layers. Okay, feed formulation for the animals. Okay, when formulating ration for farm animals, the following principle should be considered. Number one, the physiological state of the animal, whether the animal is pregnant or the animal is lactating. Okay, the animal is young or old. You have to consider the condition of the animal before you formulate the feed of the animal, because animals that belong to this category require different feed. Okay, different feed. Animal that is pregnant and animal that is lactating require different feed. Animal that is not lactating, that is not producing, needs adequate, needs different feed entirely. Then availability of the feedstuff. The feed you want to formulate, is it available? So the quantity of feed available will determine the quantity of feed that will be available to your livestock. Okay, eventually. Then the composition of the nutrient. Then what type of nutrient do you want to mix together? Okay, to give to your animals. All this must be considered. Then the age of the animals too. The animal that you want to give the feed to, are they young animals or are they old animals? So you have to consider that. Like I said the other time, that animals that are young consider certain food requirement for these young animals is quite different, while the adult animals, their food requirement is quite different as well. Okay, then last one, familiarity of the feed to animals. The feed you want to give to your animals must be familiar with it, so that it will be palatable. If it is not palatable to the animal will not be able to eat them. So the feed you want to give to your animals must be the kind that is palatable, that the friendly animal is used to them. Okay, then the taste of the feed. Okay, the cost of the feedstuff. So how much are you going to get it? The cost of all this will add up to increase the cost of production to you as a farmer. Now, careful combination of protein sources. Okay, careful combination of what? Protein sources, e.g., fish meal, groundnut cake. Okay, and these are the sources of protein when there are things that you mix together that will give protein to your animals when you are feeding, you are giving them to your animals to eat. Then you have carbohydrates too, you have minerals too, source of minerals like bone meal, oyster shell, they are source of minerals. Okay, you have carbohydrates, maize, guinea corn, okay, all these provide the carbohydrates not consumed by animal. Okay, now to prepare a ration for layers, the following ingredients, okay, are required if you want to prepare feed for layers, birds that lay egg. These are the things that you mix together in different percentage and different proportion that will enable you to prepare feed for layer. Number one, maize, maize meal, okay, maize meal, and this maize meal gives carbohydrates and it contains 65%. For instance, if you want to produce 100 kg of layers feed, you want to formulate feed for layers, the total kg of that feed is 100 kg. Now out of 100 kg, you will calculate 65% of 100 kg. What do you get? 65% of 100 kg, that should be around 65 kg. So that means you are going to get maize or corn. It can be either maize, can either be guinea corn you have here. Okay, all these things supply the same nutrient, supply carbohydrates. You get maize or guinea corn of what? Of 65 kg. Okay, you grind it. After that, you look for what? Groundnut cake. Then it's common called kuli kuli. Okay, groundnut cake. You get 20% of that 100 kg. That is to be around 20 kg now. You get 20 kg of kuli kuli, then grind it together with the what? With the maize you have up there. You have the protein, which is the fish meal. That is part of the fish. It can be dry fish. You blend it or grind it together with this other, with the maize and the groundnut cake. You have the palm oil or what? 4%. At the 4% of 100 kg of the total feed you want to formulate. Then bone meal. It can be the head of the fish. I mean tilapia fish. Okay, I mean catfish rather. It can be tilapia fish or bone of the fish. Okay, you blend it together. All these ones serve as a source of what? Minerals. That is calcium. It gives calcium to the body of the birds. Okay, and it enables this one is very important, this bone meal, because it enables the birds to lay egg with a very strong shell. If you see any bird that lay an egg without shell, what is responsible is that there is shortage of calcium in the nutrient or in the diet or ration of church bird. So for you to prevent that, make sure that the feed given to your animal is very rich in calcium. Okay, because calcium enables the shell of the egg to be very strong. Okay, then the mineral salt. This mineral salt can be in form of a normal salt, the one you use to cook at home. Just get the 0.5%. By the time you total all these things together, okay, you are going to get 100%. That's the 100 kg. Okay, that will be 100 kg. To run the vitamin supplements too, you can get that for where they are selling feed. So by the time you total everything, it's going to give you 100%. That will give you 100 kg of feed you are formulating for the layer. Okay, so these are the summary of all the topic. Okay, livestock production is very important because the animals require feed for their growth and for their development. Do not forget the type of ration we discussed. Copy the note by the time we resume back to class. I'm going to see you and put more information. Thank you and enjoy your day.